Teens receive messages about sex from television shows they watch, the music they listen to, their peers, and their families. By examining each of these mediums, we can see what these messages are saying today, as well as what role they play in the sexual identity development of today's generation of teens. The Secret Life of the American Teenager and Teen Mom are two shows that deal with the issue of teen pregnancy. They have both been nominated for Teen Choice Awards, and their ratings are high among a teenage demographic. Teen Mom's second season premiere broke network records with 3.6 million viewers, 3.4 of whom were in the age 12 to 34 age group. Along with Jersey Shore, Teen Mom was one of the top 15 cable series among teens in the year 2010, ranking at number 4. According to TV by the Numbers, Season 1 of Jersey Shore's ratings improved by 50% after producers increased the show's focus on offensive content. TV by the Numbers also reported that Jersey Shore was the top cable series among teens in the entire year of 2010. USA Today said that the third season premiere of Jersey Shore was MTV's most watched telecast in January 2011.
You know, I can help you get laid here.
It's not about sex.
Because you don't need to have sex with anyone other than Amy when Amy is ready to have sex.
I don't need you to tell me when I can or cannot have sex with Amy. And what, I don't need sex, but you do?
I'm not having sex because I need sex. I'm having sex because I want to have sex.
Well, yeah, I want to have sex too.
How about my steaks?
Yeah.
Just two people getting together to have sex.
I don't want you to have sex with any other guys. And she's not going to have sex with him again.
I don't want you to have sex with Amy.
I'm not going to have sex with Amy.
Ricky just told me that he doesn't want me to have sex with any other guys.
We're not going to have sex again.
Great, yeah.
And we're going to try to be better Christians.
Yeah, me too.
Did you know that bologna is known for...
Yes.
How did we get ourselves into this?
Sex.
Oh, sex.
A CNN article acknowledges that the intent of the creators and teens of Teen Mom was most likely helping to show other teenagers that actions have consequences and that raising a child is difficult even under the very best of circumstances, but especially difficult when you are still a child yourself. Nevertheless, the intentions would have been better met on a channel like Discovery Health. MTV, the network that helped pioneer bad reality television with shows like Jersey Shore, rather focus on the girls' relationships with their children's fathers and their tattoos and breast implants than focus on the day-to-day responsibilities of attending to an infant. Here's the rub. Reality television still exists because people every day keep auditioning for it. They think they have the next Jersey Shore catchphrase, and they see a fast route to fame. Thus, the possibility of some teenage girl perceiving getting pregnant to earn her spot on the show is vastly multiplied. This was Justin Bieber's response when asked if he believed in abstinence until marriage by Rolling Stone magazine in February 2011. Whether right or wrong, 17-year-old Justin has millions of fans who look to him as a role model and therefore take many of his beliefs into consideration. Country singer Taylor Swift is well known for writing songs about her personal life. Each different song and picture is confirmed by Taylor Swift to either be about an ex-boyfriend or be an ex-boyfriend. That makes 8 boyfriends before she was even 21. The message to her listeners: teenage girls have boyfriends. Both of these songs, mainstream #1 singles, contain sexist and sexually suggestive lyrics, but the fact that teenagers voted for Eminem shows that they entertained such lyrics. Although it is common for teens today to be sexually experienced, it is also the norm to use contraceptives and to wait for someone who is trusted. The messages being sent to adolescent teens about sex are actually detrimental to their understanding of what is socially acceptable when it comes to sex. It is what the teens take from this understanding on top of their own personal convictions that ultimately contributes to their sexual identity development. For example, one can watch Jersey Shore and possibly be disgusted or fascinated by the show's messages. His or her reaction will dictate how his or her sexual identity is defined in regards to those messages. It is our conclusion that promoting safe sex education along with abstinence will be most beneficial to the young people across this country. In fact, 1/3 of girls become pregnant before the age of 20, and 4 million teens per year contract an STD. These are unnerving statistics provided by the World Health Organization. However, the same study by the WHO finds that the promotion of safe sex delays sexual intercourse and makes the contraction of an STD far less likely. The article Let's Talk About Sex found that teens want to go through sexual education programs in school and are much more comfortable when they are able to talk to their parents about sex without fear of ridicule or unnecessary judgment. Statistics show that children are more likely to delay sex and use safe sex practices when they undergo safe sex education programs. These programs promote teaching the often negative aspects of having sex before teens are ready. They are not advocating sex, but rather showing kids the importance of making the right choices for their bodies and their futures. In the article Adolescent Facts, statistics show that 86% of the decline in teen pregnancies stems from the use of safe sex, while 14% came from delaying sexual activity. Therefore, promoting abstinence-only education is harmful to teens and is the reason that states with programs such as Texas rank highest in teen pregnancy. Listen to Rick Perry respond to Texas's status as number 47 in the nation in teen pregnancy.
Governor, why does Texas continue with abstinence education programs when they don't seem to be working? In fact, I think we have the third highest teen pregnancy rate in the country among all the states.
Abstinence works.
But we are the third highest teen pregnancy. We have the third highest teen pregnancy rate among all states in the country. The questioner's point is, it doesn't seem to be working. Abstinence education.
It works. Maybe it's the way it's being taught or the way that it's being applied out there. But the fact of the matter is, it is the best form of to teach our children.
Can you give me a statistic suggesting it works?
I'm just going to tell you from I'm going to tell you from my own personal life. Abstinence works. And the point is, if we're not teaching it, and if we're not impressing it upon them, then no. But if the point is, we're going to go stand up here and say, listen, y'all go have sex and go have the whatever is going on, and we'll worry with that. And here's the ways to have safe sex. I'm sorry. You can call me old-fashioned if you want, but that is not what I'm going to stand up in front of the people of the state of Texas and say that's the way we need to go and forget about abstinence.
That's not what with respect, Governor, that's not what the questioner is asking. The questioner is simply saying we're spending money on abstinence education. We're the third highest teen pregnancy rate in the country. Is there a problem, disconnect between one and the other?
His response shows that abstinence-only programs are ineffective and deny statistics. The use of these programs reflects a moral agenda which does not take into account effectiveness and reality. The advocacy for these programs reflects a conservative and often religious agenda, but does not take into account the benefits of promoting safe sex. If parents and teachers are willing to have an open conversation about sex and relationships with their kids, then all will benefit. In the end, promoting teen abstinence is important, but educating kids about safe sex is